What's up, friend, and welcome back to another Tarkir Dragonstorm standard video. And today we're going to have a look at this really cool deck list to come out of the Brazilian Regional Championships. Now, the chef that cooked up this deck list ended up getting 11th place within the tournament with 6 wins and 2 losses. The tournament had over like 200 players, so getting a record like this with basically a deck list that I have never seen before is incredibly impressive, and I had to give it a shot, especially because it's playing one of my favorite cards that come out of Tarkir, which is Ureni, the Song Unending. I love this card. One of my favorite decks that I've ever played Ureni, and I was interested to see what a deck list that ended up actually doing some stuff in a competitive tournament with Ureni in it would look like and would play like. So that's what we're going to have a look at right now. I did end up changing a couple of cards, especially in the sideboard. We'll talk about that in a second. First of all, let's have a look at the deck here, which is basically a Gruul Ramp deck, but it's also a Nature's Rhythm deck list. Now, Nature's Rhythm is an X and 2 green sorcery. You search your library for a creature card with mana value X or less, put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle with a harmonized cost. So basically, you can cast this card from your graveyard for X and 4 green. You may tap a creature you control to reduce that cost by X, where X is the creature's power, then exile this spell. So Nature's Rhythm is in here to tutor up some cards for you. There's a couple of one-offs in here that you want to grab. Now, one of the spicier cards to grab is the Phyrexian Censor, which is 3 mana 3/3. Each player can cast more than one non-Phyrexian spell each turn. Non-Phyrexian creatures enter tapped. Now, this card is basically brought into this deck list to combat Izzet Prowess. Izzet Prowess wants to like double spell every turn. This card prevents it from happening. If you're registering for like a tournament nowadays, you want to have a game plan against Izzet Prowess. And for this deck list, it's tutoring up a Phyrexian Censor, which is really interesting. There's a couple of other like cards that you can tutor up in here too, like Hulking Raptor, which is 4 mana 5/3 that adds 2 green mana at the beginning of the first main phase. And you can also tutor up like a Roxanne, for instance, who makes a Meteorite token. And that Meteorite token with Roxanne in play can also tap for 2 additional mana. Because ramping is what we're trying to do. We're trying to get to this top end, which consists out of Trumpeting Carnosaur. Can be removal for you. Can also just be like a big 7/6 that discovers 5. We have the Vaultborn Tyrant, which can grind games out. It's a 7 mana 6/6. Whenever a creature with power 4 or greater enters, gain 3 life, draw a card. And then, of course, at top end, my beloved Ureni, the Song Unending. 8 mana 10/10 with protection from white and protection from black. And when Ureni enters, it deals X damage divided as you choose among any number of target creatures and or planeswalkers your opponents control, where X is the number of lands you control. Now, very often if Ureni comes down and your opponent does not have access to any like board wipes or whatever, the game is just over. You win. So it's actually not unusual for this deck list to put 10 mana into Nature's Rhythm and tutor up a Ureni. But it's also possible for you to get Ureni a lot cheaper than that if you, for instance, have a creature at 6 power, take the Overlord, or like a Carnosaur at 7 power, or a Vaultborn Tyrant. You can also use them to tap and discount that harmonized cost, and you can get Ureni out pretty quickly. There's also another way to cheat in these top-end cards with Smuggler's Surprise, which you can, for 6 mana, put 2 creature cards from your hand onto the battlefield. If you have a Ureni and a Vaultborn Tyrant in your hand, you're going to live your best life. But it can also be used to protect your cards, or to be able to, you know, put some more cards into your hand with the first like spree effect right there. So a ton of ramp in here. 4 Llanowar Elves, 2 Tenor Wildcards, 4 Bramble Familiars. Bramble Familiar is a 2 mana 2/2 raccoon that you can tap for green, but it also has fetch quest attached to it, which is a little bit of ramp payoff, where for 7 mana you mill 7 cards and put a creature, enchantment, or land card from among the milled cards onto the battlefield, which hopefully gives you one of these like top end cards. Bloomvine Regent also in here for a little bit more like ramping. And that's really just what we're looking at. The sideboard also gets a bit more interesting. Like, that's the one I changed a bit up for more like cards that you can tutor. So I have a Reclamation Sage in here, which makes a good Nature's Rhythm target. Tranquil Frillback makes a good like target for it. A Terranex Rex to help you out against some more like control X. And I shoved in a spicy Craterhoof Behemoth as well as something to tutor up with Craterhoof, or with Nature's Rhythm or Smuggler's Surprise. And outside of that, it's just a sideboard that very much respects like, you know, Graveyard Hate. We have Graveyard Hating with the Keen Eye Curators. We have Abrades and Brotherhood's Ends to deal with artifacts and creatures. And it's a very, very spicy deck list. I ended up doing pretty good myself with this deck. I went on a 5 win streak at one point, which, let me pull up my Untapped here so you guys can have a look at it yourself. It ended up getting me into top 72 of Mythic, which I thought was pretty impressive for a deck list like this. So I was pretty stoked on it, honestly. I thought this deck list was a lot of fun to play and very unique. So I hope you guys enjoyed it as well, especially if you, just like me, are a Ureni enjoyer. So let's get started, and let's have a look at what Temur, or I guess Gruul Ramp, can offer us on the standard best of 3 ladder. Okay, we're locked into ramping up here. Locked in. Is it it's delirium. Cool. Gruul face off. I've never cast a ureni in Tarkir limited and not had my opponent concede. Yeah, that seems pretty brutal. We got a Gruul off, yeah. We really do. The Gruulies. Ooh, we're on our way to Roxanne already. Ureni! Do you wanna, you know, be cast? Question mark? You wanna have a little bit of chaos? I mean, I'm just gonna go and slam Roxanne here, surely. Yeah, Smuggler's Surprise once again just looking like a card. What blue deck do I think is the strongest at the moment? Is that Prowess? I guess that counts. Unfortunately, it does, I think. I mean, there's so many decks at the top right now that are playing blue cards. It's kind of impressive. Ooh, Petrog Bestie. Oh, word. Wait. I was gonna change my mind here, but I won't now. You know what this deck could also really use? Herd Heirloom. Just saying. Yeah, I'm slamming it though. Nah. Can't really do shit with that. But I'm pretty sure that we can literally Nature's Rhythm into Ureni next, right? Like, right? That would be crazy. We need to have 10 mana available. This is already combined 4 right here. We have Llanowar Elf still. Yeah, I think we can literally get Ureni out. Dude. Let me tutor up Ureni. So wild. It's easy, it's easy. Slightly above the average curve. Yeah, just a little bit. I mean, it's fun. I do appreciate. I do like it. I don't know. I don't think you have an attack here, Chief. All right, let's get silly with it, chat. X is 8. Give me the boy. Give me the boy. Oh my god, they're not even allowing us to do this. Whoa, rude. Rude, but understandable. I get it. Reported. Yeah, nah, seriously, reported. Haters. I get it though, I get it. If I'd be stuck on 2 and my opponent is like tutoring up a Ureni, you could see me conceding too, like that's not happening. I don't blame them. Yeah, I must be watching the stream, right. Roxanne is slaying so hard in this deck and it's only a one-off. Something's not right here. That doesn't sound like justice. The roll them like, why is there 2 Ureni and 1 Roxanne? You'd imagine it should be 2 Roxanne, 1 Ureni, right? I feel like that ratio would make a little bit more sense. Like tutor up Ureni. Well, then again, I guess tutoring Ureni is fucking expensive, but Roxanne gets you there, so it's like, I guess Ureni also would be a 6 smuggler hit, so I guess there's like arguments for and against the ratio of Roxanne and ureni in here. A lot of things are at 7. I would have seen what I grabbed, at least. Out of curiosity, and then you can concede. Curiosity and gaining knowledge, of course. And again, not that Gruul Delirium is going to do much against the ureni once it comes down, but... Am I actually going on Elf? I guess so. You're a Roxanne believer. Critically underplayed in Ramp-ish decks. She's good. Do they keep a one-lander? Homie, no! No. Man, they're really just believing in a dream, I guess. That's brave, though. Like, they lost the previous game because they only had 2 lands, and then they're like, I'll keep a one-lander. They're just like me, for real. They're just like me. I'm the exact same. That's me. Outpace Oblivion? Whoa. Just like me, for real. Yeah, no, Patchwork Bestie is online. They can swing, but yeah. Especially against like a ramp deck and you're missing out on your land drops, like that's kind of brutal. Anyways, good luck, Chief. I hope you manage to find your way through, because I'm casting a Trumpeting Carnosaur. A piece. They do have like Super Delirium. They got like 6 card types in there right now. Betrayed by Uppies. This is a spicy card though. 5 damage to one target creature, Planeswalker. I like Outpace Oblivion. I ended up playing that in like a really cool red, like big red deck list at some point. Yeah, we're not gonna be doing any of that. They're kind of stuck unless what they have here is the double strike pump effect. It appears they have that, because I can't stop their Delirium. I could never. With one Uppie's activation isn't getting rid of Delirium, unfortunately. This just hits an artifact. So if they have double strike, then it's a trade on the Patchwork. I would take a ton of damage from here. It would be 8. No, it's 10, right? Because it's +1 as well. Alright, you know what? Try me. I guess. Because I don't think if I block like this, I don't think I'm losing. And I'm winning the next turn with Uppies by grabbing shit out of their graveyard, so what do we care? Right? Like, we go to 4, and we make Uppies 7 power. Oh yeah, it's a double combat step. Fuck, I actually forgot about that. Damn you, FOMO! Oh, yikes. Hold on, I did forget about that. The second step. But there's nothing we can do. Like, we could have shoved it in front of the Wickerfolk, but then still... Fuck, I forgot about the extra combat step. My brain is not with it today. I'm gonna hit for, what, total of 10. I have, like, enough to block something here, though. There's no way out of that, I fear. Yeah, there's no way out of that. I'm trying to do the math, but it's just not. Yeah, there's no way out of that one. At least it's a trade. Bloomvine buys me some life. Yeah, I forgot about the combat, like the double, but anyways, it is what it is. That was always going to be the same outcome, I guess. I mean, I could go Carnosaur. Because there's a big chance I might have another Violent Urge. I'll just do Regent. I'll play it safe this time. I already missed out just now. Holding up the Carnosaur discard. Should be fill proof. Should be. Yeah, I forgot how fucking busted like double strike with the FOMO and like a massive trampler is. That shit's crazy. Another outpace. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, it's a little bit of burn there. I will be as respectful as I can be. Is this not lethal? Question mark. I believe so. Okay. Recovered. Recovered. Right. How many lands are we? 24? Oh, maybe I'm inhaling copium. Everybody seems to constantly be killing my shit anyways. Like, can we breathe, guys? Can we maybe breathe? Maybe. Alright, at least I can deal with that. Go here. Headphones. I have horrible headphones. I don't like them. They keep falling out of my ear. I don't even know what I want that on. Probably still dinosaur. Mostly dinosaurs in here. Okay. I was just really suffering under like being Gruul colors here, I fear. That's a good card, right? I would like to cast Fetch Quest, but I can't. Not even close. I have to fight the life gain, I fear. I don't think I try. Nah, I don't two-for-one myself here. I really don't. Very hard to play ramp when everybody's just removing everything constantly. It's very hard. Buddy, I have a torch, and you're gonna use it on my fucking elf. I know. No. Or maybe it is good. Like, now I don't feel like RNG is really getting to us or anything. Now I feel like our deck just isn't strong enough. This is one of those games where I'm like, yeah, this is not a good showing. Because it's just like, yeah, of course Model Black is going to have removal. We're literally only putting dorks in play, which the deck is a ton of dorks. Like, this is more like, yeah. Can I cast Fast Crest? I cannot. Like, we're just doing nothing right now, I fear. Yeah. Ramping usually tends to be a bit better when it's just by putting lands in play through, like... Wow. When you put lands in play through, like, I don't know, one of my favorite ways to ramp up is, like, the wagon, right? Relying on ramp through creatures in this standard environment when everybody plays removal is just really tricky. Not cute. Everything just gets hit. A lot of cards that I think, like, yeah, it would be really nice to get there in this matchup, but The question is like getting there. The question is getting there. Can we? Not sure about that. It's a cool deck though. I quite like it, but yeah, this feels like a pretty tough game for us for sure. Mono Black's also just really good right now. I do feel like we could have won against red aggro for sure. Yeah, it's hard, man. It's hard. Like, because even like Torch a Tower is just like not a good removal spell, right? Against mono black. Kind of need to be like anything that deals 4 or 5 power. Me believing in my dorks once again? Well, yes. Surely they won't die this time around, right? Early. Probably pretty far off from that, so I'm just gonna go like this. I could Offspring the Tender Wildcard. Little tendies. Gotta flood them. Flood them with dorks. They can't stop them all. They can't stop them all, right? A slasher. They're kind of playing it like a more unique take on mono black though. How much do I have? A lot, but Smuggler Surprise once again is like we don't really have enough things right now though. I guess we're just hard casting. Carney. You know, honestly, and I'm not even mad. I have something to sacrifice. Soldier Surprise kind of just keeps being dead in a deck. Yeah. I see it. It's a bit awkward. Maybe it's more just there for like protection or whatever, you know? It's only 2 off in their deck anyways. So, yeah, it does feel a little strange. It does feel a little strange. Garrick's Uprising. So I guess what we can do now is we can do like mill and then also indestructible. It's not bad. Like, it's not obviously like the way you would normally see Smuggler Surprise used or anything, but it's not bad. It's not bad. Terranax. Oh, I could just bump this up, I guess. Yo. Vaultborn Tyrant. I mean, I guess I'm just swinging. You still got it, right? Is there a version mob like you suggest? The one that is on my Mux field, like the one that I got Mythic with, has been insane. I'm like 10-1 with that deck. That one's been real good. Really like that deck. I wonder if maybe we should try and see if we can push to like top 10 Mythic or something with mono black. I think we could do it. I think the deck is well positioned enough. But then we'd be kind of like sweating it out, which I don't hate, but I still want to play this deck a little bit more. Yeah, right. Wait, what the hell? Wait, why are they playing Deadly Corrupt? I was not expecting that to come out of them. Okay. Can't be doing that. I'll give this a shot, maybe. Ureni! Ureni in the hand! Our beloved! Ureni! Alright, I'm gonna grab the ramp now. Ureni! I don't think I'm gonna get here. I'd like to see it though. Might have to go Dragon to be able to cast Ureni. And it's gone. Y'all ready for that? Good one. Yeah, let's go and put that on Dragon. Roxanne can clean up the bat. At least. And help us ramp. Get it, Roxanne, Diva. So, when it enters, attacks create a tap meter. Okay. She's gonna slay. Ureni should solo mono black, right? Like, there's nothing they're gonna be able to do about that. I hope. Ooh, the ritual chamber. Well, yeah, I guess Deadly cover up. You're right. You're right. Blast zone 8 counters. Alright, chat, I get it now. I get it, I get it. It's not as safe. Let me dream, okay? Let me hope that my creature that says protection from black and from protection from white will actually do the thing. Let me dream. Is that such a crime? Filigree Salix in mono black is against tokens mostly. We're good. Is it time? I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. Fucking Ureni. But I only have 5. But I can do it. Let me think about this, because I can just go here. I can do 1 there, 4 here, and then clean it up with Roxanne. Ureni! They're like, oh fuck. Or I hope they are, at least. Not sure if I want to play the Hulking Raptor out too. It feels a little sus. just want to swing here. Oh my god, I cannot believe we actually cast Ureni. My child. My beloved. We're so back. Ureni. Man, I really hope they can't get rid of this. So a little bit of a refresher on protection. Cannot be blocked, targeted, dealt damage, enchanted, or equipped by anything black. Important. Meaning that Ureni is just gonna hit for 10. Yay! Oh my god, actually winning with Ureni, chat. We're so back. We're so back. Hey. Sure, looks like good ramp. I'll try it. We always have the, what is it, Bramble's like fetch quest. You can do something with. Well, anyways. I think we'll definitely be playing, we will not be playing against Mono White Pride Maid in many, many, many months, I think. But very cool that we saw it. Anyways, locked in. Guess just Mura here. This is domain. Finley, 48 months. Thank you so much. Keep forgetting the presses. Going after Morera. Yeah, we're basically playing raccoon.deck right now. Man, this is kind of mid looking right now. Kind of mid. I can only make a fish. In for a little bit then. Set up the... I mean, fetch quest. I don't even know. Like, I feel like against domain, we surely have a bad matchup, right? I would imagine, yeah. Okay. Let's roll. Ureni! Seven men, I get a 5 drop. GG's. GG's value is horrible here. Value tanked. Oh well. Guess we gotta take the L. Did I see the new Yuna card? I saw it! It reminded me a lot of Helga. But it's also like, it was a commander exclusive. Like, it was the second commander in the tightest precon. So like, it was never gonna be cracked. I still hope that Yuna gets a card in the real set, because yeah. Yeah, she reminded me of a worse Helga. I probably showed a card to you guys. Yeah, Yuna deserves better. Also, Yuna's fucking OP. Like, you can't do her like this, you know? You gotta step it the fuck up. I wonder where I can find the spoilies. Goldfish? Right, right. She's OP as fuck. Like, you can't make her, like, just the way you would it with, like, 1-1 counter stuff. Still no Lulu? Nah, still no Lulu. You cry? Where do I see Final Fantasy? Hold on. Let's see if I can, I'm probably better off slamming the Smuggler Surprise on their turn, I guess. I built Yuna either way, period. Okay, here's Yuna. Oh my god, the quality of this is kind of... Why does it look like that? Ooh. Anyways. I'll pull the cards for you guys if you're curious. Analyze the pull-in. Okay. Let's see. Helga. I mean, it reminded me of Helga. I don't know. Like a worse Helga. Alright, here we go, chat. Ready? Give me some bangers! Give me some bangers! Oh my god. Bangers not found, but I'm casting Ureni, so it's fine. Alright, hit him with the X is 8. Ureni! Boom. How much mana do I have? 3, 6, 7, 8. Ureni! Crazy. Wait, did they just... Did they just double concede against us? What happened to Chikorita? Nothing? Was it mood swing in Spotify? Don't ask her. I don't know. Summons are sagas in the thing, and her ability triggers when sagas go into the bin, so it kind of works. Copium. Wait for the alchemy. Yeah, we'll wait for the alchemy Yuna. Exactly. Actually, on a positive note, well, sorta, alchemy is actually not getting a Final Fantasy set. So, unfortunate for the alchemy enjoyers, but it's not happening. For real. I guess they don't want to like go through all the, like the licensing stuff again to like make new cards and like get permission from like Square Enix and all that stuff. It's a lot of work, a lot of effort. They probably don't think alchemy is worth it. Is all Universe Beyond excluded? We don't know, but I'm assuming yes. I'm assuming yes because it's so much extra work. But I think for sure licensing on alchemy is a little tricky. I want to keep this Ureni. I want to keep this Ureni with me. Okay, I guess I can't. They're just... Holy fuck, playing so much discard. Dude. Oh, 07 Ureni, you will be missed. I tried to hold on to you to the last second. Hope you know that. I hope you know that, Ureni. No, Spider-Man isn't even coming to Arena, Finley. Oh, that's suspicious as shit. What can I do with this? X is 4. Does that get me? Hulking Raptor? We can cool if we had Roxanne. X0, then go big. What does that do for us? If I go X0... I would have 4 mana open. I can tap the Overlord to get the discount. Four mana plus 6. So I could get something from 6 for 6 value, which is a what, a Carnosaur? I would miss out on the damage that I'm doing right now though. No, we don't want to get rid of the lockdown. We don't. This is a hard decision. Because I can also always do this like next, but I think they're gonna remove everything. I'm gonna go for the Carney. You little bitch. You little bitch. I was like, oh my god, we might, like, Oh, 07. Yo, Elf, what's up? Thank you for the 5. Stupid sexy elves. Yeah. Too stupid, too sexy. Watching the reveal tomorrow? Yeah, we'll watch it live. We'll watch it live. I'm assuming they're streaming it to Twitch, so we'll tune in together. It's at 12 p.m. Pacific, I think, right? I know they're gonna bounce his look down at instant speed, and it's gonna fucking hurt. Alright, well, let's go. Bitch, bitch, bitch. Lothario, thank you for the 25. Bitch. It's going down. Stacy girls. Fucking yikes. We're fine, surely. Right. I mean, honestly, it's not looking too bad, or whatever. It's not looking too bad. They got a bit greedy on the Overlord, which, you know... What the hell, sure. Okay, we made it. we made it. We made it. Yeah, we made it. It's okay. It's okay. It could have been so much worse. Yeah. It's 12 Eastern. Oh, it's 12 Eastern. I thought it was 12 Pacific. 9 Pacific? Oh, fuck. We have to stream early then, don't we? If we want to watch Final Fantasy. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that. 9 a.m. Pacific? 9 a.m. Pacific? Yeah, I want to watch Final Fantasy live with you guys, so... Let's get these baylets up in here. Oh, that is... I think... 6 p.m. for me. Throwback also deals with enchantments, which is kind of cute. Deals with a graveyard too. All of that. Well, I don't know, man. Let's try like 4 toughness there. No, I don't want to. I don't want to keep this. We can do better, surely. Ooh. I think they're more playing, like, I'm getting Orzhov discard vibes from them instead of, like, the traditional Orzhov pixie deck. They have a lot of discard power. Even to Bandit's Talent and stuff. Kind of crazy how Bandit's Talent is actually such an unreal powerful card and like barely anybody like plays it anymore. What the hell? Another powerful Bloomburrow card. There's too many out there. Yo, Napkin, thank you for kicking up the hype train to level 2. I appreciate it. God damn it, it's an artifact. Alright. Do I just draw a card with my Pop Transformation, or do I remove the Pixie? Kind of want to be greedy and draw a card. Might regret that though, 'cause, like, this could beat me up. Honestly, it could beat me up. I might want to just remove it. We need to buy ourselves as much time as we can right now because we are in top deck mode. Dinosaur. We are in top deck mode. We have to try. They're gonna be robbing us of every card. But a little bit traumatized now by like looking at this deck list and just playing it in alchemy. Like, my fucking god. Trauma. That was not right. Be grateful the way standard is. That's all we can learn from that. Not mad at that. Okay. And it's gone. What can I do with that? So there's a bet on the way. I might have to just mill right now and see if I can hit anything relevant. Boomvine and Llanowar. Oh my god. You're lying. I have one basic left. Oh. Right, right. Things are going great. Yeah, alright. Get ready to get drained. We're so back. We're so back. We're so fucking back. I thought we were, no, yeah, we're so back. Ureni! We harmonized into Ureni. Good fucking luck. Yeah, that doesn't stop me, bro. Ureni! Ureni! Gotta keep going. Ureni! Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 10 mana for this, but I could do this, of course. So if I want to get Ureni, I tap this for 6. So I need like 2 more. I need like 6 mana total for this Nature's Rhythm. So I can really like do any double spell shenanigans here. Ureni! Ureni! Yeah! They concede. Ureni is just eating up like, oh, people are just conceding to Ureni, like, is this real?